Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. This is the last in the series showing you the major arpeggios, how to construct them and how to play them on the piano. And G flat major is the last in that series. An arpeggio is built out of the first, the third and the fifth note of the scale, and if you want to find out how to construct those scale patterns first, then please check out the other videos that are shown in the links in the cards in the top right and also the video description. And I've got playlists of scales where I've shown you exactly how to construct and play all of those scales, so do access those. There's also a dedicated page to my YouTube video tutorials on my website, so if you go to www.sharonbill.com you'll find all that you need to see there. And also, if it is that you're taking these scales as part of an exam with the ABRSM, it's likely that you're also studying the theory as well. And I have available how to take your music theory exam, which gives you all sorts of hints and techniques and how to prepare and how to best make your exam time work for you to get the best marks available. It's available on Amazon as an ebook or as a paperback. And again, all of those details are available to access at sharonbill.com. So now we're on to the last arpeggio in this major arpeggio pattern, and we're in G flat major. It can also be referred to as F sharp major as well. So it depends whether you want to consider it in sharps or flats. It's usual to think of it as G flat major. Now G flat major has a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats, G flats and C flats. And so the first note of the arpeggio will be the G flat, the key note. The next note of the arpeggio is built out of the third note of the scale, which is B flat. And then the fifth note of the scale, making the last part of the arpeggio, is D flat. And so this arpeggio now breaks the pattern because there are no white keys at all. It's based entirely upon the black keys. And so it just feels a bit like you're skating on top of thin ice here as you're just skating over these black keys. But actually the fingering pattern's really quite simple. We need G flat, B flat, D flat, and we're just going to use fingers 1, 2 and 3 because we're just staying on top of these black keys. So 1, 2, 3 will fit. Just as if we were playing a white key arpeggio, we're now transferring that down to the black keys. So 1, 2, 3 in our right hand, tuck under 1, 2, 3 gives you the 2 octaves. I'm going to show you 2 octaves because that establishes the pattern, and you extend that if you want to do 3 or 4. So here we go, we got thumb or 1 on G flat, 2 on B flat, 3 on D flat. Now tuck all the way under, thumb gets you back to your key note G flat, B flat, D flat and little finger to finish. There's your G flat. Let's reverse that back down. D flat, B flat, G flat, 3 over, D flat, B flat, G flat. So it's quite simple to play. Just keep an eye out on which black key you're aiming for. It just seems a little bit strange sort of skating over on the top of these black keys, but a bit of practice and you'll soon get there. Here we go then. 1, 2, 3, tuck under, thumb on G flat, B flat, D flat, G flat, bring it back down, 3 over to D flat, B flat, G flat, and that's that. Let's have a look in the left hand. So we're going to begin with our little finger because we're working in reverse image because our hands are mirror image. So we begin with our little finger. So we've got G flat, B flat, D flat. We get to the octave with our thumb and then it's over. There's an alternative whether you can use finger 3 on the B flat or finger 4. I think finger 3 is just more accessible, so I tend to stick to finger 3 here. So little finger on G flat, 3 on B flat, 2 on D flat, thumb your home key, your G flat, 3 over, B flat, 2, D flat, thumb, G flat. Reverse that back down, tuck under, thumb on G flat, stretch all the way to D flat, 3 on B flat, G flat. Let's have another go. And so hands together, we're going to use 1, 2, 3 or 5, 3, 2, and we just got to keep that independent fingering pattern going. So G flat, B flat, D flat. Both thumbs on the G flat, so tuck under in your right hand, 3 over in your left. Finish, back we go. Tuck under in your left, we want thumb on the G flat, 3 over in your right. It's not necessarily a difficult scale to play, it just feels a little strange up here on the black keys. And then once you've had a little practice and you've got it going nicely under your fingers, you can think in threes to give it a little bit more musical rhythm. There you have it. That's G flat major arpeggio. I hope that's been helpful to you. If you can subscribe to my channel, there's lots more I've got in store for you. Give me a like, that would be very encouraging to me. That would be fab. By all means, do check out those other videos. Have a look at the links in the cards and in the description, and check out sharonbill.com to see all the resources available to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.